Slip and slide. Oh, here she comes. Woo! We are on the ice. We got our new ETaker. We're gonna make an ice skating rink. Available links in the description below, but you're not gonna go there yet because you wanna see what this thing can do, and we're gonna show you. It's freezing cold out here, so we're gonna scrape off some ice, make an ice skating rink, work on the tiny house a little bit, and show you its features. So I got my hands on this ETaker solar generator M2000. It's on Kickstarter right now for half off their first run of 100 units, which is an incredible deal considering the specs. This 2000 watt power bank has 6 AC outputs, 4 USB-A's, 2 USB-C's, and multiple DC's. It charges through AC, solar, or your vehicle, making this thing great for emergencies. And it's got the best floodlight I've ever seen on a power pack. For how much power this thing puts out, it's crazy small, 60% smaller than others of its capacity, while also being 30% lighter and 60% quieter. It can also run in temperatures as low as minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit, which we're not going to do today, but it is pretty cold nonetheless. You trying to see through it?
Yeah, I can't tell.
Let's see, this depth you wouldn't be able to see the bottom anyway. Let's drill our hole and pump some water up on here and clean it up, make it crystal clear if we can.
That's how you do it.
Drill is not much. I don't know, it's a solid 4, I think. That's good. Let's get our ETaker. She's got some risers on it so it doesn't get wet. Let's see if this works. My idea. Power.
Okay.
Oh, wait. We got water.
We got water. Squirt cam.
No! I forgot how unimpressive that pump was when I used it on Waterworld. It was just like, yeah, it barely put out enough water to wash the deck. But I think it's kind of neat that, you know, when it requires power and you're out and about, anything you can imagine, you could do with these power packs. Like I remember back in the day, I lived in the woods and I had a generator. I'd come home and I'd drag 5 gallons of gas up into the woods to my shelter place, my little yurt in the woods, fire up the thing, you know, and it would be like, generator started. This, you charge it with a solar panel, pump some water, anything you can imagine that you need power for off grid, you can make it happen with these. They're stackable, so you can interchange them and attach them to more units and get up to like, I think it's like 20 kilowatts at a time. I'm gonna set up a ice fishing trap right here and see if we can catch a fish while we skate around. Whip him. Turn it like that so we can see the flag, and we're ice fishing.
Oh, chain pickerel?
That's a pickerel. Yeah, that's a good. That's a big one. Nice going. So, this is our little outhouse that we got from Bunky. If the nail gun can work off of this, which I'm sure it can from the specs, but we're gonna make sure. Real big test. Skills off. I was gonna do it at the same time as that was running to see if it trips the breaker. That's a dangerous little skill saw. The guard doesn't close. So that's my big test for the power pack. Let's see, can we run it somehow at the same time?
Could you open up?
Oh, I can open it up. That does trip the breaker. That doesn't surprise me. This isn't a mega power pack, but you don't really need to run your skill saw at the same time. In fact, the only reason I even own a skill saw with a cord these days is just to see how much load you can put on one of these things. The fact that it's this small and can run the compressor or the skill saw without bogging down and shutting off. Any of the other ones that I've had that are 2000 about this size, they run the skill saw, but as you saw me going through it and like that, a lot of times they will trip it if it's not like 100% full.
A few things I noticed that I thought they did better on than their competitors was the fact that it had so many outlets. Almost twice as many outlets as most solar generators of this size. I also love the fact that they were nice enough not to redesign the cords, and they match most industry standard solar panels that are out there and very easily purchasable. So if you've already got some solar panels, you should be able to hook right up to this or easily adapt it. The last big thing I noticed about it was the build quality was super solid, very clean. I give this power pack a good 10 out of 10. The only thing I didn't really care for about the solar generator was these little covers that are over top of the outlets, but I think that people that do get this probably would like that. And the only reason I wouldn't is because I'm going to be using this a lot, and so I'd feel better if they just weren't there. Whereas somebody who's going to be packing this up and putting this away for periods of time is really going to appreciate that to keep it clean, keep it tight, and keep it protected.
So we didn't use much power. We got our new ice skating rink thanks to ETaker. And if you have been thinking power packs, now is the best time ever to get a power pack, and especially this one because their Kickstarter is just about to finish up. And you're going to be able to get it for pretty much half price. So get it right now for $1,099 on the Kickstarter before it's up, and they'll be shipping this month. So it's like the perfect time to jump in on the Kickstarter. This is your last chance to do that. So do it. If you wanted a power pack, you're thinking about it, you're going to need it this summer. When you go up to camp, you need something to power the fridge for a little while while you're waiting for the power to come back on, or just watch Netflix when you're snuggled up in the tent with your special ones. Whatever it is, if you can imagine it, just like you saw us pumping some water up onto the ice to make a beautiful ice skating rink, if you can imagine it, this can power it. Check out that link in the description below and get it now for that $199, or you're gonna have to pay later for $2,200 for it when it's on the open market. It's a lot of power for a little power pack. Get yours today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one, or over on Fowler's Makery and Mischief, our main channel. Fowler out.
Nice stuff, bro.
I met someone on Gyotaku Lake doing that.
Oh.
That's why I tell you guys to wear mittens.